we don't even believe, or we don't even know that any Epstein files exist.
Dude, the way this shit pisses me off so much. Everyone doesn't want to, no one wants to touch this, okay? They really want you to believe that they raided Little St. James. They got this like ultra wealthy financier with connections to everyone. He had a private like mega jet, okay? And they got all that intel, and there are no files that haven't been released publicly. Come on, how stupid. It's because they're like, well, listen, we're not breaking the story today. There's no need to assassinate me. Jesus Christ. This is what drives conspiracy theories. It's a correct conspiracy theory. There are files, and they don't go after the people implicated in them because they all have ties to one another, and it would effectively bring down like the... Okay, remember the Panama Papers coming out? Remember when Panama Papers came out and a bunch of wealthy people were implicated in them, that their accountants had illegally stored money overseas, and then for some reason there was never a follow-up on that, even though you'd think all of these Western governments with like basically unlimited like political power, none of them like pursued this or any investigations. Why? Well, because that would upend the whole system. The journalist who leaked that was killed? Yes, with a car bomb. A Justice Department spokesperson had no immediate comment on calls to release files in the Jeffrey Epstein case that include references to Trump, after Elon Musk suggested the material has been suppressed. Earlier this year, Pam Bondi promised a bombshell disclosure in the case, but ended up handing out a news-free batch of documents angering far-right activists. And a literal rickroll on Twitter. Bannon says he told Trump to investigate Musk. Bannon, one of Musk's most vocal critics. Yeah, he wants Musk deported, yes. For months, the Trump administration officials have faced mounting pressure from the far-right and online influencers to release the so-called Epstein files. You know, it really does piss me off that release the Epstein files has become a dog whistle for the online right wing, when you'd think, if anything, this should be like a pretty ubiquitous chant, right? Like the far right wants to get at Bill Clinton or whatever. I just don't understand why like liberals and lefties have given this up. Like, nobody likes Jeffrey Epstein, apart from Donald Trump, I guess. I don't understand why this isn't, like, brought up more often. They've been obsessed with Epstein for years, man. Lefties? Whenever I see Epstein get brought up online, it's by, like, neo-Nazis who are making it about, like, Jews or something. That's what I see. I don't see people doing it. Like, it's a broad anti-oligarch position, or anti-elite or whatever. No, the right? Yeah, I mean... Time to drop the really big bomb, Mr. Musk wrote on social media. Mr. Trump, he said, quote, is in the Epstein files. That is why they have not been made public. Mr. Musk did not offer any evidence, but soon added the truth will come out. Simply being mentioned in the files does not necessarily mean much. Criminal case files are frequently full of victim identities. They're like implicitly defending Trump here. Like, him being in the files might not mean anything. After all, it's not like there's any other evidence suggesting he was a close correspondent of Epstein's. Thank you for correcting the record, New York Times. It's true. Trump and Epstein across path of the years, both fixtures of wealthy social circles in New York and Florida. In a 2002 interview with New York Magazine, Mr. Trump said he had known Mr. Epstein for 15 years, calling him a terrific guy who was a lot of fun to be with. Well, at least they're playing the grades here. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. In 2019, after Epstein had been arrested again, the president distanced himself. I knew he was like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him, he said. I don't think I've spoke with him for 15 years. I was not a fan. Generated intense public interest because the first criminal charges Epstein faced were resolved with an unusual plea agreement, which exacted little punishment for what were described as years of sexual abuse of high school girls whom he paid for massages. Was that the, who was the lawyer for that one? What was it? Is it Dershowitz? He's the freak, he's like Israel invited him to defend them against the ICC charges. That's right, Alan Dershowitz? Okay, yeah. That guy. Bondi and Kash Patel have enlisted dozens of agents and prosecutors to scrutinize and prepare other Epstein files for release, according to people familiar with the work who spoke on the condition of anonymity to describe internal law enforcement operations. It is still unclear when Phase 2 will be released. I really don't think it takes, like, 5 months to release this. They're never, ever going to release it, man.
Because I think Elon took a low blow by tweeting that, quote, DJT was on the Epstein client list. I mean, something that he knows can't be immediately verified. Also, if Trump was on that island doing something illegal, after all the legal battles that Biden threw at him, if he had done something illegal with Jeffrey Epstein, you would think they would have thrown that at him, no? They pulled out.
This is the reason why the right can never be authentic when they do Epstein conspiracy posting. even if they're telling the truth from their perspective, they don't understand the nature of the game at all. They have no idea what they're talking about.
Out the stops on everything else. The only thing we can point to that was a known association.
Pulled out all the stops. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, man. Merrick Garland. That was about the most punitive behavior I've ever seen from an AG.
With Epstein was that he was at his club once, and by the way, Trump kicked him out of that club because of reported bad behavior. And also, Elon, if you knew he was on the Epstein client list, why did you let him board Marine One with your son? Just asking. But the best thing for Trump to do now is to release the list, something that
that's a good point.
Also our FBI and Pam Bondi have promised us. Still love Trump?
You're never getting that goddamn list, man. It's never happening. Do these people actually believe Trump is innocent in this? I think it depends on how, like, far down the rabbit hole you are. I do think, though, that for a lot of, especially, like, higher up Republicans, they're fully aware of the fact that Trump is a pedophile who partied with Epstein, and they are just fine with that because they know that's, like, the privilege of power. That's half of the reason they fought for it, too. And they only invoke it cynically. I'm sure most Trump supporters, like regular people Trump supporters, think that it's all made up. I mean, the information environment is now, right? Like, it's really, really, really bad. Who knows what information they're getting or, you know, how much they even know. Many of these deep rural voters do effectively see Trump as a messianic figure. Yeah, I would say so.